Alrighty guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and open up some packs of Tales of Aria. This is going to be our sealed pool for the Creators of Aria tournament, which begins on October 1st. So keep an eye out for our first round. We will have 72 hours to finish our round every time a round begins. So within the first 2 days or so, I should have that round out and published on the channel. I'm going to do some commentary over the match and try to, just provide some insight into what we were doing, what we were playing. Maybe talk about how I could have done a match better, or how my opponent really just destroyed me. We're going to have some fun. So here's our sealed pool. We're starting on pack 1. We're not doing any kind of review of the cards. I don't like to review the packs as I go through them. I like to just sort the whole thing and then go through it then. So you'll see me, I'm just blazing through some of these cards. It's not because I know every card by heart yet. It's just because I don't want to look at it until I really get to picking which cards I'm going to use and which cards I'm not going to use. The only thing I'm really kind of looking for right now is an overall ratio. Like if I notice that I'm pulling a lot of lightning or I'm pulling a lot of runeblade, that kind of thing. So yeah, just going through them, looking for what might be, what might be the tallest stack. Because in sealed, I find that often, even if your pulls aren't superb, it's better to play a hero that you have more cards for. Because unless you pull some crazy stuff for one hero, just having a full deck is generally better. Here is where we pull a Sting of Sorcery, which is the first thing that indicates to me that I might be building Briar. That's a solid card in limited because of the fact that arcane damage is impossible to block in limited. There are 2 cards, and they're both legendary, that have any kind of arcane blocking. I would never recommend forcing a hero. So if you, and there's a Flicker Whisperer as well. I would never recommend forcing a hero. So if you open a sealed pool and you just don't have very many Briar cards, like I was saying, if you're looking at that stack and it's really low, I wouldn't recommend trying to play that hero anyways, to play Briar anyways. But if you pull remotely good pulls for Briar, she's pretty solid and limited. So it is definitely looking like that's what I'm going to go with at this point. I'll spoil it for you. After this pack, I immediately decide to build Briar. Let's go. Watch this. Looking for a Briar token. Don't have it, but it doesn't matter because tokens I can just pull from somewhere else. But I did pull a Rosetta Thorn and the embodiment token, double-sided embodiment token. I'll need a second one anyways, but yep, there I go. Just cleaning it up. Going straight to Briar. Pulled the 2 Majestics and some pretty solid other support for her. Arcanic Shockwave is a solid card. Explosive Growth right there. You've got Rites of Replenishment there. Vela Flash. Like I said, Sting of Sorcery. The main downside here is that Bramble Spark there in blue is the only Bramble Spark I pulled. I would have really appreciated Bramble Spark in red, or even a Bramble Spark in yellow, but you get what you get, and I pulled some pretty solid pulls outside of that. I go here for the Earth cards because Earth Briar, I think, just has a better matchup against other things. Lightning Briar she's got some really good effects in Lightning, but I don't think they outweigh the Earth cards. You can see me here trying to not play Autumn's Touch. I've set aside Break Ground as well. I don't want to be playing vanillas if I don't have to. So that and Evergreen I set aside. Evergreen isn't a vanilla, but it's just, the effect's just okay. I'd like to play other cards if I can. So dropping in that Weave Lightning. Got the Heaven's Claw here, which is a vanilla. I think I do end up playing Heaven's Claws just because it's a strong attack and it's relatively cheap. Yeah, I do. I play them both. I've got one in blue, one in yellow. They're just strong attacks. Shock Striker's definitely going in there. I don't even know why that was sitting outside of it. I'm not playing Inspire Lightning. I don't like the fact that it has no text outside of the fusion. So I'm not saying it's a bad card. I think the variability of the card, the chance that I might draw it and just not be able to play it for any effect at all is no good. And it doesn't have Go Again. If it had Go Again, I would consider playing it anyways, just to be able to drop that and then drop another action that actually has meaning for me that turn. But just to get that light embodiment of lightning token. Yeah, so 4 lightning fusions and 7 earth fusions. So we're definitely leaning more towards earth, but when we go through this, I'm going to count these out, and I've got quite a few lightning cards, but not too many earth cards to fuse with, which is a big bummer. So I am going to end up having to add in a few more earth cards. You guessed it. Those 3 up there that I was like, I don't want to play these if I don't have to. Guess what I end up playing? Those ones. 9 lightning cards and only 7 earth cards. So you see me up here considering what I want to play. I think Break Ground is the first. It's the best one. It's got the best effect. Evergreen has an effect as well. So Autumn's Touch I just leave up there for now. I just don't want to play it if I don't have to. It's a 3 cost for 7. I mean, it's a strong attack, don't get me wrong, but it just has nothing else there to it. I have 9 earth cards and 7 fusion, and I just throw it in there because I would rather have a basic vanilla card that I'm just gonna be like, okay, I guess I'll keep this, and be able to fuse with it. You know, maybe just leave it in hand for a few turns and just keep using it to fuse, and then one turn where I just don't have an earth fusion, I just drop it down. You know, it's not optimal, but it's sealed, so not everything is optimal. So we're playing 33 cards here right now. I think I add in the Invigorates here. Yep, 2 red Invigorates, and I think I add in the Rejuvenate there as well. Even though it's in blue, just the ability to flash it out as an instant if I fused already, and get that, like I said, that embodiment of lightning token. It does not have Go Again, so I wouldn't be able to flash it in and then attack with sword, but you know. Mark of Lightning, Suede Shoes, and Ragamuffin hat. Ragamuffins hat. Get that good old Ragamuffins. So that's the deck. I'm going to upload the deck to FabDB. I'm going to put it in the description below. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know ideas on maybe what I should have done, shouldn't have done, bad inclusions, good inclusions. I'm also going to include all the other pulls in the sideboard of that deck on FabDB, so it will look like an illegal deck, but it won't actually be illegal because it is going to have just everything else in the sideboard, so you guys can see what I pulled outside of Briar. Maybe I made a mistake going Briar. If you think so, drop it in the comments, and get ready to cheer me on. We're going to be starting up in just a day or 2 here when this video launches, so go ahead and let me know. I'm super excited that I got some good Briar pulls. I think this deck is going to do pretty well. I would really like to win this, if anything, just for the street cred. There's no prizes involved, so it's just a lot of fun getting to cheer your favorite content creators on, and also just helping us promote each other, which I think is great. It's one of the best things about this community is that everybody is into getting everybody's channel out there. It's not, you know, it's not like competition. It is a community, and I really love that. So yeah, get ready to cheer me on, or your other favorite content creators. You know, no shame, no shame. Cheer somebody else on, but I'd really like it if you cheer me on. My first round is going to be starting on October 1st, so get ready for that video. And remember, check out the deck list on FabDB and drop me a comment below. We also do still have our giant giveaway video that still needs to be accruing comments. So if you want to get some free giveaways, go ahead and check that out, and you can just win free stuff for commenting on that video and being a subscriber. As a thank you for us hitting 250, we're already over 280 as of the recording of this, so thank you so much, guys. It's very impressive. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.